Hi, this is Ben Secrest from Accurate Fishing Products, and I just wanted to take a minute to explain to people why you'd buy a 2-speed versus a single speed. A lot of people will come up to me and they go, well, I'm going to buy a 2-speed because obviously I get 2 speeds with the price of 1 reel. Well, a lot of times that's great, that's cool, but a 2-speed's sort of like having a 4-wheel drive truck, a Super 350 Ford or something. Because with a 2-speed, it's specifically made for fighting fish that are digging. All right? High speed, you're going to go through and gain line. Low speed, when you go into low speed, you're basically hand-to-hand combat, straight up and down, just trying to get the fish to move. The key thing about a 2-speed that people don't understand is that the 2-speed's designed to go through and get the rod fully loaded, pop it into low, and when you pop it to low, you just whine. Just a slow whine. It's not about pumping and doing all this stuff like that, because what that does a lot of times to game fish is every time you pull up, they're able to get their head down. If you can go and get your rod loaded and just do a real even, slow turn and just constantly gain line, that's going to be key in landing a fish with the 2-speed. So a 2-speed, again, is for bigger game fish that are deep dwellers, game fish that fight deep, versus a fish that's running around on the surface. Like a single speed works great for almost everything that we do. I mean, if you're not catching 100-pound fish, if you're fishing for stuff under that, and you get a fish that likes to run around the surface, for instance, say a kingfish, you can fish a single speed for a kingfish. You want a high-speed gear ratio. The reason when you want a high-speed gear ratio is you want to gain line. You want to continually take line on the spool. 6-to-1, it's going to go around 6 times the spool for every time you turn the handle once. Okay, that's key. You get a fish that you like, again, sailfish. Sailfish are going to run around. You're never going to fish a 4-to-1 for a sailfish. You want to fish a 6-to-1. You want to gain line. So again, now here's another thing. Let's say we're shallow water rock fishing. Okay, do we need a 2-speed? Well, the quarry that we're after weighs maybe 10 to 30 pounds. 4-to-1 with one of these, if you're fishing 4-to-1, 4-to-1's going to have more torque. Okay. And you can also get away with just a single speed when the fish are not as big as some of the other stuff that you're going after, like big tunas or big groupers or glass, whatever, that stuff. But there's a place for a single speed, and it's no different than clubs. The thing I look at is people talk about rods and golf clubs. It's the same thing, but reels are very similar. There's a place for a single speed that you can use it, probably 60% of the time at least. When you get into fishing big game, that's when you're going to go and try the 2-speeds. Guys using 2-speeds locally very rarely get to use them. You do on a big yellowtail or something, and maybe a 50 or 60-pound tuna that you hook out front here. And when I say out front, California. But generally, you can get most of the stuff done with the single speed. So hope that clears it up for you. If you got any other questions, you can get a hold of me, Ben Secrest, at Accurate. You can talk to Matt. You can see us on the web at www.accuratefishing.com, or you can see us on our YouTube channel, the Accurate YouTube channel. So we appreciate all your support over the years, and we look forward to a great 2013. And if you want any other information, you can actually call or email us and get our new catalog, which all the stuff's in the catalog. Rods, braid, everything else. So thank you for your time. We really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again.